Are you all ready for this? Because last time we saw Chris Lemon Party pull a nutty professor and play his usual brew and play what the Hallmark Channel would think Fidel Castro would look like, and it was great. Well, today, we continue the stupidity and we watch Kelly knock herself out with a fire extinguisher, which is chef's kiss amazing. And it's awful, and it's all right here because this is Redeye Reviews. Okay, quick recap. We captured Fidel, and then Mortal Kombat came and took Kelly and the kids hostage at an art school. There, that's it. Yeah, you can really see how much substance the show has when you can condense its 43-minute runtime into a single sentence. But today, we start back at the school. We see our baddies got the creative bug. They start planting globs of clay all over the school. Maybe some kind of installation art piece. It's new age. I get it. We cut to the gym where we just see stacks and stacks of books. I bet one of the professors said, you have to buy the book for the class and it's required. And then you don't use the book for the whole semester, and it turns out the professor actually wrote the book and they just want to make money off of an already broken education system. Or maybe not. I don't know. Maybe it's something less depressing than that.
We had a fire in the library.
I pray you don't have one in here.
Or more. Wow, that might be more depressing, actually. They had a fire in a library? I don't know how that happens. Maybe somebody was playing RuneScape on the library computer, and that game's extreme graphics just caught the GPU on fire? That's probably what happened.
I like a woman with spirit. Even a spirit that could get her killed.
Introducing our newest and quite possibly best sponsor ever, Polybuzz. These people know just how to tickle my buttons. It's an app where you can chat with whoever or whatever you want through the beautiful power of AI. Play through a bunch of scenarios. I was stuck in an elevator with a school bully. We shared a magical moment, and then, through the power of Polybuzz, I got him to eat a meatball off the floor of that elevator.
Maybe you can get him to eat a shit sandwich. That would be fun.
It was awesome. I got Optimus Prime to ignore the Autobot wars and consider an intimate relationship with me. That was weird as heck. I even tried it in Thunder in Paradise. I created this feral little wolf boy and his best friend, Hulk Hogan, and it was scary accurate. I am saying immediately the feral boy took a back seat and Hulk Hogan took control of the scene. Well, and then it just got weird. Yeah, I didn't like it at this point. But seriously, folks, you can spend hours on this app. I know I have. So download the app, use my promo code to unlock some awesome additional features, flirt with Draco Malfoy, or get in a shouting match with a fake hockey player until he tells you he hates you. Whatever you want to do, Polybuzz, link down below, check it out. But back in totally not Disney World, which I feel I must explain myself because we are 18 episodes in, but if you forgot, this isn't supposed to be Disney World. However, the show was produced by Disney, and they knew that it would be hot garbage, so they just filmed everything at Disney World and Epcot and saved a few bucks. There you go. So he calls Hogan. He's like, hey, bro, give us back store brand Fidel Castro, or we're totally going to kill all these hostages. And Hulk does his best to give a shoot.
Daddy!
Jess!
Deliver Santiago and nobody will be forced to kill anyone. You got 24 hours. This place is wired to blow.
Kelly!
Okay, you made your point.
Oh, no. Oh, not my daughter, whose mother died in a tragic hotel-related business trip. What about Kelly? I don't know. Well, it's not every day you meet a bartender / manatee biologist / art teacher. I guess she's going to be tough to replace, too. Trying to be a main cast member and make those tens and tens of dollars everybody else does. Once nerdy, now hot Allison is like, I'm coming too. And I know all of you are wondering, what possible value can she provide?
Look, I went to that school for 3 years, and I know a secret way in. Underwater through a drain pipe.
Let's go.
There you go. That's it. Yeah, she knows of an underwater drain pipe to get inside the school.
Where's that drain pipe?
Underneath the building where the grounds meet the water. It'll lead us straight to the basement. We used to sneak out of it at night to meet boys.
Because she used that to hang out with boys. No questions. That's a perfectly reasonable thing to do. Cut back to the school.
Valdez.
Be an angel and save the gym. Okay. The school is officially falling apart. They had a RuneScape-induced library fire, and the gym is being used about as much as Steven Seagal's gym at home. Honestly, if they blew this place up, it's probably for the best.
Go check everywhere. That's everything is secure. And bring me the report in 20 minutes. Vámonos.
We cut out to the ocean, learning that this secret boy visiting underwater pipe is like way more underwater than I thought. Are we to believe Allison would sneak out of school in full scuba gear? Or is she some sort of female David Blaine and could just basically drown herself but be fine with it? While sneaking into the basement, they almost get caught. Thankfully, Hulk Hogan is on a metric ton of cocaine at this point in his career. He's got that withdrawal, angry strength cooking. Oh, we can smell the rocks you're cooking. We can smell them. Okay, wait. You telling me you SEAL Team 6'd your way through an underwater Mario tunnel, and then you proceeded to walk outside of the building to do recon, and then you just simply walked back inside? What was the whole point? What was that? I'm telling you, ever since Allison joined the show, they just write scenes that put her in a swimsuit. Which, now that I'm saying it out loud, I'm fine with it. I'm okay with it. It's just lazy writing, okay? The two boys, they go on the roof. Hulk takes out a guy. Seeing how stupid that looked, Brew doesn't want to be outdone, so he amps up his own stupid moves. They both jump down inside, and then they deploy their genius and well-thought-out plan.
Lee! Come on, man. Let the girls go. We'll be your hostages.
They just give up. Yeah, no, all that effort, and they just gave up. You could have just walked through the front door and done that and saved us like the last 20 minutes, but whatever. They tell the bad guy that, like, for real this time, they will totally go and get Spirit Halloween Fidel Castro.
Don't be afraid, Jess. He's not gonna hurt you or anybody. We're gonna get him what he wants.
Outside, the police show up, and the baddies are like, damn, we didn't think taking a school hostage and planting explosives everywhere would result in the police getting involved. This just turned it into a pickle. As it turns out, everybody here is a terrible shot. Because they use about 500 million bullets, and not a single person is killed. The risk, honestly, is so low that they just have casual conversations with the police chief, like in full view of everything going on.
The way I figured, you owe us. Release Santiago. After the hostages are free, we'll get him back for you.
Look, I wish I could, but that's impossible.
Oh, and don't forget about Allison. She's still here. Because horny writers be horny.
Just wait here.
Okay, hurry. Be careful, please.
So now, how did they get Fidel out of prison? Man, tough. I don't know. If only they had like a generic dictator costume and some white guy to do a cartoony Cuban accent. Where could we get somebody like that?
Put your stinking hands into the air, you big, ugly gringo cobarde!
Brew.
You better get away with this, brother. Or else the girls are dead meat.
Yeah, that's it. Yep, I would like to imagine that some moron watched this show on TV back in the day and they were like, damn, man, Brew looks just like that bad guy. That's crazy. What are the odds of that? He is so confident in his disguise. He puts his face like 2 inches from Mortal Kombat. He's like, hey, gringo. Ha ha. It's almost like I'm the same person, eh, Malona Cabasa?
Unless his hijo de perra has pulled a trick on me.
Inside the school, Kelly pretends to be an actor and squirts some hairspray at a guy.
Kelly, what's wrong? Please help her.
Then, to make sure that we don't get the impression that she's actually capable of doing anything useful, she tells Jess to split up, just run around the school by herself. She then grabs a fire extinguisher and does the most incredible thing she's done the entire series. Hey, you know what? You're an art teacher, right? Just call it a performance piece. Save yourself the embarrassment, honestly. Out on the boat, the guy gets a wake-up call.
I just got a report from the warden that Santiago is still in his cell in prison.
Thunder, initiate autopilot!
Okay, no. I'm willing to believe a lot of things about the boat that is Thunder, okay? I believe it can detect bombs from miles away. It's got some sort of laser that can disintegrate other boats. It figures out where someone was by just scanning the shape of all the boats in the ocean. I'm fine with all of that. But there is no way in hell it recognizes Brew's voice through that flawless Cuban accent. Okay? I'm just not buying it.
This is for disgracing Senor Santiago.
So seeing everything goes tots up. He radios his boy. His boy's like, yeah, no, everything's fine. It was a little touch and go. Some lady tried to escape, but her plan was extinguished before it started. So they turn on the bomb. We see Jess has decided to hide inside a vent, and it appears to be a giant blender. I'm not sure why air ducts have exposed fans or shredder attachments, but sure. Looking down and seeing that this video is getting far too long, Hulk springs into speedrunner mode. He tries to save the kids, but the door is locked.
Is everybody okay? All right, stand back.
That is amazing. He punched a hole in the door, not to open it, but to get a better grip. Truly, that's a work of art. I'm not mad. 10 points to Gryffindor and minus 50 from everybody else because who cares? Brew then wakes up. They have a dumb fight.
Thousands of kids die in my country every year because of what your boss does.
Finish him. You know, because, no? Okay. Hulk runs down the hall. He sees Kelly, who is still asleep, which is really bad for your brain. She probably should have woken up way sooner than this.
Spence. Thank God.
Where's Jess?
Hiding in the basement.
They both run to rescue Jess. Hulk's like, Jesus, Kelly, do I have to do everything around here?
Jess, it's your dad. Where are you?
Dad, I'm in here! Help!
Oh, honey. Oh, thank God you're all right.
No notes. I'm fine with this. Moving on. They make it out just in time. The day is saved. Back on the beach, we see Allison is finally living out her dream of being a beachside tramp named Dolene. And I do just want you all to know, nobody knows who this photographer is. We've never been introduced. He's never shown us credentials. This is exactly as creepy as you all think it is.
I wouldn't miss my barefoot friend for anything.
We talk to the teacher.
It's just too bad about what happened to our school.
Well, yeah. Yeah, I know it caught fire and fell apart way before bombs blew it up. So maybe not a bad thing.
Well, St. Martin's needed a lot of renovations, but they never had enough money to rebuild the school. But now, thanks to Mr. Lee, the insurance company's going to pay for it.
And there it is. There it is. Okay, I got a new theory. I bet that old bird orchestrated the whole thing to commit insurance fraud and rebuild her school. That's probably what happened. And then we end with Brew doing his impressions again.
Whatever! Behind bars, huh? But at the end of the day, I beat him like a rented mule, huh?
Which now that he's not in costume and he's just some white guy, it's just a little messed up. But that's it, you know? So let's head on over to Redeye Reacts.
You live off of people's addictions, making money off their suffering and death.
What do you know about suffering and death, lady? You ever been to war?
What do you know about suffering? You ever been to war? No, but I once fell for a prince and then got kidnapped, and that triggered an international incident, so it was pretty close.
You got something against books?
Spence, I'm picking up high levels of benzene and phosphorus inside and outside the building, man.
What's that mean?
They planted explosives.
Thunder, you brilliant boat. My God, what can't you do?
The question is, how many other gunmen he has with him?
I'll bet crucial parts of my anatomy he's got up to a dozen.
Oh, no, sweetheart, no. No one's gonna get killed around here.
Do what I say and no one will get killed. Except these fucking books!
Kelly, I watched you teach. You have a gift for inspiring students that many art teachers can only dream of having.
I watched you teach. You did great. The way you blabbered on and on about nothing of importance and talked kind of like an inspirational poster from the 90s. That is it. Thank you so much for watching. As always, a huge shout out to my patrons. They're currently voting on some pretty awesome movies. They control kind of what we watch and what I get to do. So if you want the power to do that, I have a link in the description. We vote on movies, we chat, we have a great time. It also is a great way just to support the channel. So there's a link down there for that. I have a Discord community. They're fantastic as well. They are in the description, and my merch store is in the description also. I will see you next time, and until then, stay happy and stay healthy. Ha ha! It's almost like I'm the same person, eh, Malona Kabasa?